Praise be the gold slop, because it has brought us to the promised land. And we've now optimized things out of control. And the profit margins are looking wild, brother. Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Automation Empire, where last time we made a gajillion dollars because we're finally able to unlock trains and sell metric tons of gold slop, i.e. gold fuel. So yeah, we're doing great. In fact, we are like overproducing the gold slop. It's nuts, it's crazy. Look at this. Look at this. How many minecarts is this? 18 minecarts of slop. Oh my gosh. We need a slop train. That's nuts. Ooh, or better yet, we can start using some slop for something else. So since we are wildly overproducing it, we can actually start using it for research. Because where are we at right now? We just got the trains. There's still oil research, but we need to, well, look at that. We have to actually use the gold slop for research for that. Then boom, oil. And after that, we are pretty much good to go on the cargo rocket. It seems, almost, kind of. We also need ethanol. But I think we have to dive into the water stuff. You know, we need oil there. We can get this. Yeah, but we'll get all this stuff together. For now, science. No more shall our steel plates go into these buildings. Now it is the age of slop. And this lab area is obsolete. In fact, so is this entire trucking area too. Yeah, it's all gone. We're done with it. We're not selling just gold anymore because we also made a supermassive capacitor factory and are, oh my gosh, literally overflowing on them as well. More minecarts then, please. Oh my goodness, just swimming in money and production. We're just going all the way. You know what? We're just going all the way. This is stacking up as well. Oh my gosh, we're not even close. We're not even close. I don't even know what to do. Well, obviously, we're gonna buff this up. And no, science. Science first, then we'll buff that up. So the plan is then, we're gonna shimmy all of the slop down the street here. And we'll just have a minecart grab it from all the way down here. Then go off over this way to our new science centers. So we'll just start building them over this way, as far as we want them to go. And I think 6 will be good for now. And this will just come down here. The science guys will scoop up the slop, and then we shall be rich. Oh, by the way, I learned something pretty fun and interesting, but, oops, there we go. If you want to quickly select a building and get it, you just hover the mouse over it and press spacebar. And there you go. You don't have to go through all these inventory tabs. And that's like the same with everything. Ain't that handy, eh? Press Q and E to switch between things, height things, as well as 1, 2, and 3. And like after all of these episodes, I finally started to learn the controls. Usually handier to do earlier on, but you know me. Anyway though, 6 minecarts going up and down here should absolutely get enough of the slop, right? Right. We'll easily be able to keep up over this way. This fills up all the way, right? You better believe it does. Perfect distance. And there we go. Slop forever. And we'll get so many research points. Oh man. We're gonna get all these extra upgrades too. Oh brother. It's gonna be great. How many points do we need for the next thing though? Oil. Ah. Oof. Okay, maybe we won't be getting this soon. Well, if that's gonna take forever, then let's go over this way and let's upgrade our capacitor stuff because clearly it is way too slow. And we'll just start making millions of more dollars with it. And oh my gosh, also, I guess we can even add on more combiners? Because since there's a iron over there, we can make even more capacitors. Oh my gosh. Wow, we are just going nuts. I can't believe almost 2 episodes ago we were almost bankrupt and now here we are. Overflowing on materials and capacitors. What a dream. Okay, this is almost certainly overkill, but it's a better use of money instead of doing nothing, so that's that. Even more minecarts, please and thank you. Good. And we'll finish this area off too. So you go all the way down here. Excellent. And I just am curious to see how much this fills, like even without the extra carts we added on. It's a lot, right? Kind of. Split up this much, it's looking a lot better though. Okay. Yeah. That's good, it's not actually filled up all the way. And then we may have to do the same with the slop. Like all the slop goes out here and already, before even the next train gets here, the slop is full. So more slop cars, please. Where are my slop cars at? I think the logic is once we add on more of, what are these called? Loading silos, that's what they're called. The more of those we add on, the bigger the trains are gonna be that come through this way. So more silos means more freight cars, means more slop getting sold. Oh man, now both trains are in, the slop's in, the capacitors everywhere, and we got the big boy trains. Oh yes, every freight car filled to the brim with both slop, glorious slop, and capacitors. And you know, is this really the way you want to transport these guys? Like, they look like electronics. Do you just throw them in a freight car and have them go on their way? Is that how it is in real life? I actually don't even know. Maybe? Probably? It works. Just to let it be. However, I gotta be honest, it might be a better idea just to set up an entire new train. Because these trains take so long just to move from A to B, it's like several weeks in fact. Huh, maybe it's not worth it? Well, I can't say for sure, but we're about to find out. There goes all the capacitors. Money was at 400,060-ish. 600,000, 700,000. Lost 200. And then back to 750, the gold slop going out. Oh my gosh. Please, please, we did it. First time this series, we have over $1 million. We've done it. I really can't believe it. Like 2 episodes ago, I was actually considering restarting because we're gonna go bankrupt. And here we are now. What a glorious rise. What a glorious rise. These guys are getting filled up because we have just so much slop. Dude, it's all working out. Let's just add on more science then. This is kind of like the only thing holding us back now. Yeah, there we go, double that up. Science will get in much quicker. We're still overflowing on slop, even with everything we've done. Like there should be 0 slop in here, but it can't be stopped. Can't stop the slop. Guess is the new motto of the series. In the meantime, we could just get rid of literally all of this now and replace it with more trains. In fact, we're literally doing nothing with the steel, so it's better that than nothing, eh? All right, so I'll wait for more tech, we'll redesign this area, and then we go from there. But I'm not gonna lie, I think this is one of the coolest things in our whole world here. But just having the claw trains from another factory have to go through another factory, it just seemed really cool. But we must not hold on to the past, because the future is far more profitable. And goodbye, final trucks. You will not be missed. And you know what? We're gonna make an entire new train just for the steel. So it's gonna go right in there beside everything else. We'll rework this pretty easily. It's not like this track's hyper important where it is. We can flip it around a bit and make it more efficient. But having this extra train line is going to just save our lives. Because I'm pretty sure I can re-automate the steel area quite a bit too. Then we can make some huge gains on that. Because yeah, now that we can load like 16 tons of materials per train car, we can just move so much more material, we may as well upgrade everything. We're only leaving money on the table if we don't. Oh yeah, and what was the deal with steel? Oh, we had to use the cheap design for the combiners here. Before we had access to a lot of these, what are these called, transport pipes? Oh no, remote connectors, yeah. Because before we were struggling near bankruptcy and we couldn't afford more remote connectors, but now we can change this up a bit. So first off, literally all of this goes. Then we're actually gonna get our drop-off points optimized. And now with a setup like this, we pretty much just projectile vomit money. Yeah. Once we bring this all to trains. Yep, we're good. Okay, I'm cool with that. Oh my gosh, it even looks beautifully symmetric as well. Oh, yes, dude. Yes, this is how it should be. We may have peaked on design. No, never mind. We're about to peak on design. Because this is what we have to do. We have to extend the track inside the factory so we can get more minecarts to pick up more steel. Because we're just going to be making that much. Yeah, that is peak design. Now we've made it. These things have minecarts, you better believe it. 5 and 5, good. We have the old system of stuff over here. So we may change up this whole system for our absolutely working effectively super smelter design that we made over here. And you know, I think I wanted to do that a long time ago. And you know what? We have like $500,000. Today is the day. We're doing it all. Praise be the slop, we've made it. And now we're just gonna replace the factory so it doesn't have any of the factory doors around. Oh, baby. Now this is looking clean. Oh my gosh. This is the best decision ever. That looks so much better. It's even. It's a 9x9 square, by the way, with the 2 box makers on the side. The boxes go down and around and oh. It's looking good. Okay though, let's watch this thing ride, brother. So, this is gonna take a little bit to actually fill up with stuff. So let's watch this come to life. Please. Yeah, that fills up. This fills up. We don't have any of the bins here because we don't need them. Okay. But maybe we need more minecarts. Might be an idea here. Yes? And then you're still full. Okay, so maybe we do need bins there. Or we can just add on more minecarts. Either or. We're all good. All the boxes getting sent through, getting destroyed because they're garbage at times. Just want to make sure all of this works. Iron's loading up, of course, right? Oh my gosh, you better believe it. Look at it all. And yes, we'll redo this factory too. Oh wow, and I can't believe I goofed things this badly. This is why you check things. Thankfully, these belts are forgiving. We can kind of just get away with this nonsense. So, a little goofy, but it works. Alrighty though, the steel begins. Our combiners are combining. And our money is flowing. Where is... Oh my gosh, that is such a distance. Huh. Minecarts, come back please. Oh, they're all the way over there? Holy snap, these bins are gonna fill up in like a second. Can we add on more? Yes, we can. Huh. Maybe it would actually be better to have more trains like closer, but nah. This will work. Smile? Should work, possibly, maybe. At least I'll watch it for a bit and we'll find out. Oh yes, if it looks like money and smells like money, chances are you got some money there. Oh yeah, bud. Look at this, look at this. Look at these rows and rows of beautiful, beautiful things we're selling. What's the market price on things right now? Ethanol is the big meme. Capacitors are holding steady now. So that's good. But with all of this done now, I think it's time for that science, eh? Let's try and figure out how we can get product number 3. How much science we got cooking? A little bit. Okay, a little bit more. All right, even more. I like it. This is not enough science. Hyper not enough. Well, in the meantime then, I'm gonna start hooking up like every other coal and iron resource and we'll just keep on selling, baby. I think, yeah, we got a little bit more steel. What do we need in the future? Like, what do we need to combine? Let's see here, ash, nope. We got that, we got you. We can't get more of you, right? Nope. Okay, that's combiner, oil and red grain for ethanol. Okay, yeah, it's looking like we only need to make steel here. And a quick look around the world is saying as much. More coal, more iron, and then just puddles of oil all over the place. Okay, it's scooping time then, brother. Okay, and let me tell you guys, we really got to it here. We are making an absurd amount of steel now. We grabbed all of the remaining iron and coal nodes and just threw them in this mega smelter building. So pretty much there are 20 refineries in here. This half is smelting all of the iron, this half all of the coal, and then of course it meets up in the building across the street here, and we combine it into that super spice. And it's been working extremely well. Too well, in fact. We kind of ran into a good problem, because as I was building this, obviously time was going by, and I noticed a lot of things were overflowing and were running into some problems. So I kept trying to solve them, and then we ended up with this. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 train tracks to try and just sell our stuff. Like, look at this. You see all of this steel along this one row? Well, guess where this is from? The new factory? No, it's not from the new factory. This is all from the first factory built over here. Now that we're using the optimized smelter setups for both the iron and the coal, or vice versa there, we're just fully loaded, always, on steel. I've been trying my best to sell it fast enough, but I can't. We have a 24 cart long track here, and another one that needs to be 24 as well. And these just keep getting filled up. They go back and forth, and they go to the same train. One of the carts loads from this direction, and then the other cart loads from this direction. And then it just keeps filling up. So what I have to do is when it overflows, it all goes into this next train. And it's just like, it's blowing my mind. I don't even know what to do. We cannot sell our goods fast enough. Like, look at our profit margin. 1.3 million to 600,000 and change. Like, honestly, who really cares about the oil? We really just need this rocket, like, so much. Because I'm just hoping and praying that it actually sells resources faster. Because the trains just can't keep up. I need to build, like, double the amount of trains. Look at this. This is still filled up. I did the same iron thing we did with our first factory with the capacitors here. So we have one train over here and another train that was already existing. So capacitors all over the place. Luckily, though, this factory is keeping up. The gold's going a little haywire, but that's okay-ish. And yeah, there's just an insane amount still to optimize. Even with what we've done here, we're at about 22,000 kilograms of output. And we need 30,000 to win. And we don't even have, like, so much tech. Like, we haven't even dived into the oil. Oh, and brother, it's just kind of stressing me out. But man, it's nice having such a good problem here. Oh my goodness, and just look at all of the cart madness that's going on. Thank goodness I play Satisfactory, because I understand the ways of the spaghetti quite clearly. It helps out a lot. Oh my gosh, and this needs to be extended too. Like, look at this. This is overloaded because this entire train area is filled with bins full. Man. And then this train's gonna get overloaded too. I already know it. Man. This is kind of great. Oh, and final thing about steel here. But since we're making just so much steel that I don't even know what to do with, the gold slop is just being sold off into the trains now. It's worth more. And since we've already exported 300 of the gold slop, we don't need it for unlocks anymore. And all we need is really the ethanol and a little bit of capacitors. But for now, I just hooked up the steel to all of our research bays and they're filling up like faster than you could believe. There's our 2 million research points, just like that. We are good to go, brother. Okay though, let's calm down and start getting ourselves that black gold. Come to me, brother. Show me your secrets. Oil pump. Wirelessly uses $1,000 of power per month. Wirelessly? I don't like that. Anything that, how much power does this use? 800. Oh, never mind, I do like this. And this looks kind of cool too. First off, let's go to the much more clear area down here. We'll just set up a few. And then get ye old classic setup in place. just so we refine it. Or what do we do with the oil, actually? Crude oil and just oil. So we just refine it? Yeah, okay, still really simple, good. So just as a test here, with all this done, we're gonna be moving and grooving. Yep. And that really looks like pudding. I know it's just not me, that definitely looks like pudding. That's really, really old. Well, millions of years old, actually. Ew. Ew. It sounds like the slop. I don't like that, but it is valuable. And I guess we just refine it, quickly throw it in some research bays, and then we're moving and grooving through like everything. Because the ethanol takes the grain meal and the oil. We already have capacitors, we already have the weight, then we get the rocket ships, and then kapow, we win the game. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Okay then, I think we're gonna save all of the oil stuff for next time, because I am pretty dang pleased with all of our progress with the trains here today. Like, rails on rails on rails. Oh, and we missed some coal. Apsh, doesn't matter. We got coal for days, capacitors for days. 3 missed nodes is not a huge issue. Right on though, that's looking good. And finally, whoa! We get to see that we've made $2 million in the last month. I like it. But no, I actually just want to get one more tech. 375, perfect. Just to get the train timing down a little bit. So maybe we can hopefully get rid of more steel. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful sight though. $2 million? I still remember when we're negative $90. Now we're over $1 million ahead in revenue. Praise be the train gods. Praise be the slop. Okay though, that's gonna be all here for today. So if you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. But have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.